Hey everyone, it's your boy KP here from the No Justice, No Peace report. Um, just reporting on some of the things that's coming out of the riot that took place in the nation's capital. I'm looking at an article from ProPublica. No one took us seriously. Black cops warned about racist Capitol police officers for years. Now that's ridiculous, but that's the world, that's the nation that we live in right now. When Kim Dine took over as the new chief of the Capitol Police in 2012, he knew he had serious problems. Since 2001, hundreds of black officers had sued the department for racial discrimination. They alleged that white officers called black colleagues slurs like the N word, and the once officer found a hangman's noose on his locker. White officers were called hook lovers, or FOGs, short for Friends of Gangsters. If they were friendly with their black colleagues, black officers faced unprovoked traffic stops from fellow Capitol Police officers. One black officer claimed he heard a colleague say Obama monkey, go back to Africa. Crazy, isn't it? In case after case, agency lawyers denied wrongdoing, but in an interview, Dine said it was clear he had to address the department's charged racial climate. He said he promoted a black officer to assistant chief, a first for the agency, and tried to increase diversity by changing the force's hiring practices. He also said he hired a black woman to lead a diversity office and created a new um, disciplinary body within the department, promoting a black woman to lead it. There's a problem with racism in the country in pretty much every establishment that exists, said Dine, who left the agency in 2016. You can always do more in retrospect. Some other things already, current officials have suspended several police officers for possibly complicity with insurrectionists, one of whom was pictured waving a Confederate battle flag as he occupied the building. My goodness. Two current black Capitol Police officers told BuzzFeed News that they were angered by the leadership failures, and they said put them at risk as racist members of the mob stormed the building. The Capitol Police Force is only 29% black in a city that's 46% black. Yeah, there are lots of things that are coming out in terms of what was going on, what went on with the insurrection. I think as you read the article, you'll even find out that they've been sued. Right, they've been sued multiple times because of the lack of attention to this particular situation here. Let me see here. Let me see if I can drop this information on you. Retired Lieutenant Frank Adams sued the department in 2001, again in 2012, for racial discrimination. A black 20-year veteran of the force, Adams supervised mostly white officers in the patrol division. He told ProPublica he endured or witnessed racism and sexism constantly. He said that before he joined the division, there was a policy he referred to as meet and greet, where officers were directed to stop any black person on the hill. He also said in another unit, he once found a cartoon on his desk of a black man ascending to heaven, only to be greeted by a Ku Klux Klan wizard. When he complained to his superior officers, he said he was denied promotions and training opportunities and suffered other forms of retaliation. Right? So not only did they ignore the situation, but they retaliated against officers. In terms of, one gentleman here that is pictured in, I think in that horn suit, walking around the Capitol. His name was Jacob Chansley, the QAnon follower in a Viking outfit who was photographed last week shouting from the dais of the Senate chamber. They alerted the Capitol Police at the time as the spear seemed to violate complex weapons ban. But officers dismissed their concern, they said. One officer told them that Chansley had been stopped earlier in the day, but the police higher ups had decided not to do anything about him. We don't perceive it's a weapon, Nanke recalled the officer saying of the spear. All right, so I story after story is gonna keep coming out. I'll drop this in the description box so you can go check it out for yourself. It's uncomfortable. It's something that we all have to deal with. Uncomfortable for me to be saying it, but I'm imagine individuals who are Caucasian individuals. Maybe you're watching this might even be uncomfortable hearing it. But this is the kind of stuff that you're dealing with year after year after year. When people talk about these things, especially black folks, they're ignored and saying that we're race baiting. Well, from the mouth of the horse in terms of these black officers and their interactions, you're having it. All right, it's your boy KP. Stay woke and stay red.